Hello guys, this is Edward from HKExcel. So summer is over right now, and if you're in the last year of IB, so you only have little time left for your final exam and also university application. So in this video, I'm going to tell you 3 things that you need to be aware of and you must prepare before you start your academic year. Okay. So first thing first, you have to check out your score of IA, because your score of IA actually determine your grade of the IB. Okay. So for example, like for math standard level, so what is the score of IA for level 7? So it will be usually 18 to 20. So for time zone 2 students. So if you're doing like time zone 1, okay, then that will be 17 to 20. Yeah. So that means for time zone 2 students, that is in Hong Kong, and also Asia students, there are more. So I mean, the exam is more competitive. So that's why the score is higher. And if you're right now getting like IA is maybe a 15 or 16, and if you aim to get a level 7, so it's still possible, because you need to check out the level 7 percentage. So for example, for math, the percentage for level 7 is 83% minimum. So that means in your final exam, if you're getting like 83%, but your IA is 15, for example, so in that case, obviously, you get a level 6. So that means you have to like score higher than the minimum. So for example, you have to aim at like 86% or 88%, like sort of that range, yeah, in order to secure a level 7. So that is your study strategy. So like there are some subjects in higher level that is a must for you to get a level 7. So in that case, very, very important, because you need to check your IA score, and then you know like what subjects you need to work harder. Yeah. And secondly, is the university application deadlines. So this is very, very important, because most of the students they would forget the deadlines because they apply for many countries. Yeah. For example, they will apply for US, apply for the UK, and those have different deadlines. Even in the UK, we have two different deadlines. For example, for Oxford and Cambridge, the deadline will be mid-October, and for 2018. And for the like normal application, for example, if you're applying UCL, Warwick, or maybe like other maybe Nottingham, and maybe Manchester, right? So then the deadline would be mid of January 2019. Yeah. So you can see the deadline is postponed for other schools, but I mean for Oxford, Cambridge, they will be earlier. And for the US, the deadline would be first day of November 2018. Yeah, so as the deadline is also approaching soon, so make sure you get all your personal statement and also common application, supplementary essay, all done, all set by the deadlines. Yeah. And finally, you need to plan your schedule, plan your studying schedule well, because you only have a few months left before the final exam. And right now you have a lot of things going through, like you have IA, TOKs, Es, deadlines, and also you need to handle university application. So make sure you leave some time for your self-study, okay? Because I mean, for level 7 students, they usually will do like year-by-year past paper before the exam, and I mean they will do at least 5 years of past paper questions, past paper papers, okay? And you know that each paper will you will have to use at least around maybe 3 hours, right? Okay, so including doing the paper and revising the paper. So you actually don't have much time left, especially you have 6 subjects to handle. So make sure you, after you finish all the deadlines, okay, and you have to really start your studying plan, yeah, and make sure that if you really aim for level 7, then you have to do at least 5 years of past paper questions, okay, or even more. So and make sure you can do like the paper several times. So I would suggest at least 2 times. The first time you can do it like for revision, so like freshening up the memories, because it's the first few times you're doing the past paper, so you might forget like some of the concept before, so it just serves as a purpose for refreshing the memories. Yeah, so the first few papers, and then after that, after you get used to the exam condition mode, then you can start to time yourself. So make sure you finish all the questions like within the time limit, and normally students can finish like maybe 20 minutes or maybe 30 minutes like earlier than the time limit. For example, if the paper is 90 minutes, then level 7 students, they usually finish the whole paper within an hour. Okay, so you can try to test it yourself like constantly before your IB exam, because I mean if you just do your past paper training just maybe a few weeks before your exam, then you might have a great disadvantage in the exam. Yeah. So I hope today's tips would help you to score well in the IB exam. And of course, if you need extra help and if you need free trial lesson in our center, then you can sign up at the link below. So we can arrange a free trial lesson for you, and hopefully we can help you to do well in the IB. So hope to see you next time in our center.